अस्सलाम वालेकुम, नज़र चौहान आपके साथ अटलांटिक शोर्स से एक दफ़ा फिर राब्ते में। आज का मेरा वीलॉग ज़रा तवील हो जाएगा और उर्दू और अंग्रेज़ी दोनों में होगा क्योंकि मैं एक बहुत अहम टॉपिक पे बात कर रहा हूँ, NGO वर्किंग पे। मैं शुरू से आई हैव बीन टेरिबली अगेंस्ट दिस NGO वर्किंग राइट फ्रॉम 90s व्हेन आई वाज असिस्टेंट कमिश्नर इन कराची. Sattar Edhi was at its start in this NGO working, and everybody in the world knew him. And I have been saying that, Mr. Edhi, once we were traveling in his private jet together, and I told him, it's not a good work you are doing, it's un-Islamic. You can't pick up someone's money, donations, because you don't know whether it is halal or haram. आपको जनाब पता ही नहीं है कि ये पैसा हलाल है या हराम है. इमरान खान ने भी शौकत खाना अस्पताल में यही किया. बहरहाल ये लोग चलते रहे, बट देयर वर लॉट मैनी अकाउंटेबिलिटी प्रॉब्लम्स इनकी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में. सत्तार एदी so much so married a woman, he thrice or four times married with the donors' money. And one woman ran away with $1 million of jewelry. I have an evidence of it. Imran Khan's donations also pilfered in many ways. But the best comment in the start I want to make before I really telling why NGO working and dark side. एक पाकिस्तानी स्कॉलर हैं in London, King's College, London. His name is Danish Mustafa. Danish Mustafa, पिछले दिनों he wrote an article about dark side of the NGOs. क्या ज़बरदस्त दानिश मुस्तफ़ा ने एक जुमला लिखा. उसने कहा, it will be silly to deny that an NGO can be ineffectual and also financially corrupt. Danish Mustafa in that article also spoke of terrorism related with few NGOs, especially Ehsan, who was released by the ISI Pakistan, was supporting Aurat Foundation. Many of terrorist organizations which were banned under the instructions of USA were supporting many of the NGOs in Pakistan, जिससे भी बहुत ज़्यादा मसला हुआ. My basic question is, first of all, why a need of an NGO? Why? NGO की क्यों ज़रूरत पड़ी? One, गवर्नमेंट ने, हुकूमत ने अपनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी छोड़ दी. गवर्नमेंट एब्डिकेटेड इस अथॉरिटी जिसके साथ मेरा सोशल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट था. These states, these constitutions are by virtue of social contract. Very simple. उन्होंने जी अपनी अथॉरिटी एब्डिकेट कर दी. ओके फाइन. फिर दूसरा अलमिया क्या हुआ? Those NGOs who took over their positions to substitute them became unaccountable. Like अवाम, मेरे लिए अगर वो काम कर रहे थे, donors doing work for the donors, they were not accountable. They still are not accountable. The biggest NGO in the world is of George Soros. And up till now, no transparent accountability audit had been allowed by Mr. George Soros. आपको पता ही है how dirty man George Soros is. Similar is the case with Pakistani top two NGOs. Akhuvat, one of my batchmates, resigned like me on the same date. We resigned on the same date from civil services. And he picked up an NGO, and I picked up, by selling my inherited property, a mode which was more Islamic in a way. I sold my inheritance, picked up $1 million in 5 projects. 1, business partnerships. My program was Partners in Prosperity. Poor people who didn't have finance to come up with restaurant, with the construction, with farming, with poultry. And at the same hand, in 10 years, I started 3 projects with my own money. I was never accepting any money. I said, no, tomorrow I'll be accountable. A kindergarten school on the modern English lines for drivers' kids, servants' kids, and all that poor segment of the society. And then, secondly, what I was doing was that in another area, in a mountain area where there was poverty, there again a school, and third project, which again I was running through my own money, was as making them few people, picking them for training into various skills like teaching, etc. But again, with my own money, I cannot dare of using someone's money. I was shocked when I gave a feedback to Islamic Relief and the way I am being treated. I am being treated as a criminal by Islamic Relief rather than garlanding me. Now let me tell you what I have objected. I have objected on 3 lines. One, simply that the project we did was useless. We were assessing the damage to the houses which were insured, and majority of our assessments were no visible damage. It was wastage of money, I don't know, 20 or 30,000 US dollar, totally wasted. Red Cross was doing it because of the fact that it was a Republican state, and Red Cross, pushed by the government, Democrats, to have some say. Now that white people will be doled out some money to get that assessment. मैंने इनको कहा कि जनाब आप बिल्कुल ये गलत काम कर रहे हैं, आप ऐसे ना करें, आप ये गोरों के घरों की असेसमेंट कर रहे हैं जो ऑलरेडी उनको कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. ये तो जनाब साहब, ये जो अपना रेड क्रॉस वाले हैं वो भी इसलिए कर रहे हैं कि डेमोक्रेट हुकूमत उनको कह रही है, क्योंकि रिपब्लिकन की उधर हमें तो वो कुत्तों की तरह पढ़ते थे. वर्ड इस्लामिक का देख के वो दे वर बार्किंग एट अस, सो मच एंगर दे हैव. हाँ, मैंने इन्हें सोल्यूशन भी दिए. आई गेव देम सोल्यूशंस आल्सो. वी शुड हैव पिक्ड मॉस्क्स. देयर वर मेनी मॉस्क्स, and those mosques were run by Pakistani doctors who are not giving donations to Islamic Relief, who are themselves spending money on the people and on the community. Just see what beautiful mosques they have. And second, I was saying, I came to know that Wasim Akram is called being for the fundraising. I objected to it. I told my head Abdullah Shauki, he should have raised ears, and first opportunity he should have contacted his team that this is bad. Wasim Akram, who started gambling in Pakistani cricket. Second, Wasim Akram killed his Pakistani wife to marry an Australian prostitute. Everything is part of record. It's amazing what we are up to in this 21st century. I am surprised, really. I am aghast and word Islam being misused. Now people say, now let me tell you why NGOs are not required in Islam, why NGOs are un-Islamic. Because it's a state responsibility. Because Islam does not believe on the saving system, this banking system. Islam says, kharch karo, spend on the poor, rishtedaron pe, azizon pe, zakat, Baitul Mal, and then the government is responsible, is accountable. One of the top journalists in Pakistan, Mac Lodhi, once told that Islam doesn't have any economic system. I said, how can you say that? He said, because it's not practiced anywhere in the world. Look at these fools, these stupids, how they mock the Islamic systems. रियासत मदीना का निज़ाम पढ़े, चार्टर पढ़ें आप, शर्म आने चाहिए. इक्तसादुन ना, एक बहुत ज़बरदस्त किताब शिया स्कॉलर ने लिखी हुई है, आप वो पढ़ें ज़रा. आई बीन टू. अब आप देखें प्रॉब्लम क्या है. प्रॉब्लम ये है, in the controlled environment, like in a controlled state, Iran, Moscow, and Beijing. All three are running fantastically the social needs of the people because they are responsible, they have controlled it, they haven't abdicated it to NGOs. It's a problem in a democratic liberal world where money is whitened via charity. What a stupid thing. You see, like a Pakistani banker, RF Naqvi, is hauled up in London since last 2 years merely because he played up with the Melinda and Gates funds. On first part, why Melinda and Gates were running a trust, they were holding a trust being given to these vagabonds. And second, look at it how in Panama and in other NGO fundings and NGO accounts came into the foray. It's very surprising. It's evil, really. And I tell you the model we can adopt right now. The Islamic Relief CEO, Mr. Wasim Ahmed, who does not bother to respond to someone who has only 350 followers on Twitter. I have 4,500 followers on the Twitter. He is in Pakistan for the photo shoots, okay? For the photo shoots for the donors. He is photographed with people, okay? With bureaucrats, with donors, with people, moneyed people from the Arab world, who is doing the best work in Pakistani floods. A top Pakistani anchor named Imran Riaz Khan. Imran Riaz Khan from his YouTube channel earns $500,000 per month. $500,000 per month. And look the way he decided to be with the flood affectees. He is right there on the ground with the bricks, with everything. And he is saying, okay, we'll make houses. Yes, people are posing confidence in him, and they are also donating. Though he is saying, okay, I have enough money, let me start it, okay? And there was another cheater Pakistani showbiz person, Iqrarul Sayyed. He was also having an NGO, a very cheater, a fraud person. He criticized Imran Riaz on the Twitter today that, well, you haven't registered it as an NGO, so what you misuse? He said, just fuck off. Just fuck off. You see, what do you mean by registered? You have cooked up audits. Look, can Islamic Relief tell me what practically they have done in United States of America? I challenge the IR USA chief here sitting in Virginia. Have a debate with me. I tell you people, Muslim refugees even rotting. Today only in Ontario region, 10 of my friends refused to accept a Pakistani refugee. One of them, Mansoor Ahmed Khan, he said, no, he should come to my house. I'll entertain. I challenge Islamic Relief people, if anyone is approached by any refugee, if they allow their homes for stay, what to talk of Abdullah Shoki as an American wife? He has an American daughter. They didn't even adopted Islam. What are they talking? Why did they write? मुझे जवाब दे रहे हैं. They are replying to me कि हमने हमारा काम सब रेसिस का है करना काम, गोरों का इसलिए हम कर रहे हैं. Oh bloody well, then why you wrote Islamic word with me? People were kicking our asses on seeing the word Islamic there. Why did you write this thing? They are cheaters, they are liars, they are frauds. Best thing is push the governments for doing the necessary job, or you yourself be a partner in somebody's relief, in somebody's help, in somebody's prosperity. Thank you very much. Allah ne ke baan.